everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robins. We're going to check on our flowers that we dried and kind of compare them to how you press them in a book. I have some that I picked up while we were on vacation and I pressed in a book for about a month, and we're going to compare the two of them. So I have just a piece of cardstock here we're going to lay it on, and let's see how we did with our silicone. These are the ones that we put in last Tuesday, so we're going to see how they are doing. I'm going to get I have this little back scratcher, and we're gonna try to uncover them as gently as we can. Kind of like excavating something. As a matter of fact, let me get a brush. So that will help us a little bit. Try to get to the bottom. See if we can slowly pull them up. We have our sedum. I would say from the looks of this right now, maybe a little more, because they're still not completely dry. At least those are not. So we have at this end. There's our clematis. They're fairly dry. And oops, our roses. A couple petals came off of that. You got to be really gentle, evidently. Like a bull in a china shop sometimes. Just gonna knock that out. But there's one of our roses. And I think getting your roses before they're completely opened will definitely help. Even the last time we did them, the rosebuds seem to do really well. Maybe that's a little harsh. Let's try. Okay, so our rose petals are nice and dry. I'm going to say you probably want to combine ones that dry quicker with ones that dry quicker. This is our grass blossoms, and I think those could use a little longer in there. The rest of them seem to be pretty dry. These, I think, need more time in there. And from what I read on the box, you can put them back in. And I'm just going to hit this gently with the brush. Yeah, here's our rose that the petals came off of. It does really great with the rose petals, but as far as keeping the roses together, I think before they open up is best, from what I'm seeing so far. Here's a little sweetheart rose. They're very, very fragile, I know that, so, and you can glue these petals back on if you're very careful with them, because they do seem to have dried very well. one turned out really well. And this one wasn't opened as much as that one. So again, you know, before they open completely, I think they do a better job. I can't remember for sure if we put any rose buds in this one or not. There's a little bit of the hydrangea. Oh yeah, here's one. So that's a little just starting to open, and it did so much better. So if you want actual roses and not just the petals, I would say your best bet is to get them before they fully open. Because once they fully open, it'll dry the petals, but they won't stay on. Alright, let's see. I don't know if we have anything else in there or not. It's probably not very gentle. That is the butterfly bush. It seemed to do okay. I do like the idea that you can reuse this over and over. So some of this could be from, you know, the flowers that we had put in there before. Probably want to get a very fine sieve and sift out what's left in there. I think we got everything out of there. Or instead of trying to dig them, maybe we want to pour it out gently like we poured it in gently. I did put these in with stems so that we could get a hold of them. Those turned out really well. These are the sedums. So it does do a good job drying them. Oh, that turned out really well. And you can even hear how dry it is. Gladiola, I do believe. There's a petal off of it. I think that's all that was in there. Yeah, that's all that was in there. Okay. So, well, I have to pour some of this back in here or my lid's not gonna fit. I can do this without making a mess. I have little sandy crystals everywhere, but that's okay. They'll sweep up. Okay, so there's that. So here is our dried in the silicone, or the silica, and let's look at the ones I dried by pressing in a book. So these are the ones I picked up on vacation that I dried in the book, and they are really dry. So those would be really pretty on a project. The only thing I will say, I kind of wish I had the same kind of flowers and did both ways, but so you could really see the difference. But I'm going to say the color is much more vibrant in these, and if it's something you want to pop out, that this is your best bet, because it does keep them in their natural state instead of being flattened. For more of like a 3D project. But yeah, I think they turned out really well, actually. And these, they didn't hold their color quite as much. And as you can see, they are, you know, flat as a pancake because we pressed them in a book. So, yeah, there's the differences. But yeah, I would definitely do this more, especially with like the sedums. They held up really well. The butterfly bush held up pretty good. I think it would hold up a little bit better if I got it when it was a little more full. As far as the roses, the tighter closed they are, I think the better they do. If they're completely opened, they're not going to hold together as well. And I think that's basically because they're close to getting ready to drop their leaves. So maybe a little too early on those. The hydrangea did really well. And it's not quite as vibrant as it was when I put it in, but it still held the purpley color. And the roses, I mean, held beautiful color. This is the beautiful burgundy color that it was, as well as this one, it held its color really well. You just have to be very careful when you pour it in, that you pour it really, really slowly. So, so yeah, you'll have some different ways to dry your flowers. Now, I know you can dry them in the oven, and I've also been told that you can dry them in a microwave, and somebody told me you could do it in a dehydrator. I did just recently get a dehydrator, so maybe in a couple of weeks or so we might try to do it in a dehydrator and see how that does with them as far as the color and things. But anything like the blooms from your grasses, I do think need a little more time. And it says 7 to 10 days, and this was 10 days, or 7 days. This has been 7 days we had these in, so maybe 10 or 12 days on these, I would say, would be a little bit better. They are kind of dried, and they will completely, finish drying on their own if you hang them upside down. But, yeah, it was a good test of this product, and I really like it. I think it holds the color nicely. And as I said, as long as you get the flowers in the right time for snipping them, they do really well. Somebody had told me that the greenery didn't dry out, but it really did. I mean, it did a really good job of drying out, and it held its color really well, especially on the sedums. Now, well, even on the rose, it dried out really nice on the bottom, so you could leave your stems on. But there you have that. And we will go from there, and tomorrow we will work on something new. Thanks, everybody. Show everybody below some love. I am working on a website I will have up and running here soon, and also my Facebook group. I did start a Facebook page and a Facebook group, both for selling your items, and anyone who is a member of my Facebook group is welcome to put anything they want to put on there for sale, craft wise, things to make crafts, thrift finds for people to do trash to treasures, anything like that. And on the website, when I get it up and running, which hopefully will be very soon, I will have some good prices on craft items, craft supplies on there, as well as homemade items. And I also have a gallery in there so people can showcase their things that they make, and I will put a link on the gallery to your page if you made that item that's in the gallery, so that we can get people sent to you as well, for our little community to grow as much as we can. So everybody have a great day. Show the ladies below some love. God bless. Bye-bye.